So let's get this assignment figured out on engine displacement. Open up the document called displacement off my Google Classroom page, and then you see a little chart here. We're going to fill in some information about your engine's bore, the stroke length, number of cylinders, and then figure out the engine displacement based on those things. The formula, if you didn't memorize it, it just it equals the bore squared times, it's a pi divided by 4, or it's going to be bore squared times 0.7854 times your stroke length times number of cylinders. So let's figure that out. Well, how a spreadsheet works is we can click on individual boxes, they're called cells. We can input some data. Let's say I happen to have a bore on my engine of like 2.125 inches. Oops, sorry. Click on the cell. There we go. 2.125 inches. Maybe I have a stroke length of 2.0625 inches. And only one cylinder in my engine. I want to find my engine displacement based on having some data entered in here. So I'm going to enter in a formula for this column E. So whatever I put in for my numbers here, it'll calculate and find my displacement here automatically. So here's a kind of a trick. If you type in the word equals, that tells the computer it's going to be a formula. So I'm going to go equals, parenthesis, I have to go this squared. So how can I get the bore times itself? If I take whatever's in box B2 and times it by box B2, the same thing. So again, type in the word equals and go parenthesis. I'm going to click my mouse in box B2. What happened over here is B2 showed up. Use the little times button. I think it's a little star. Click on B2 again. Parenthesis. That's the same thing as going bore squared. Okay? But now it times this whole chunk by 0.7854. Now times this whole chunk by my engine stroke length. So I click in box C2 and then times that whole chunk by number of cylinders. Click in D2. So my formula here is going to be equals parenthesis B2 times B2 times this number here, 0.7854, times C2 times D2. So using those letters, B2s and C2s and D2s, that way whatever's in the box, they'll copy or take the numbers and update it for me for free. Push return, this is my displacement. 7.3148044492, units. If this were inches, this would be cubic inches. But now watch. Maybe I measured wrong. Maybe the bore is not 2.125, it's 3.125. But now watch over here. I hit the return button to put that new number in. This here changes automatically because it's a formula. Okay? So our task now is to take this worksheet. We're going to solve for the 4 engines, the sizes, based on the data you're given, and find the engine's displacement. So you will go in box E2, type in this formula, and then it should calculate your information for you automatically. Any questions, please ask. Otherwise, good luck on this assignment.